In this video, I will illustrate how hackers put corrupt files on my mobile phone device and how it is causing video playback errors when I upload the video to YouTube. The videos is freezing, it's not playing thoroughly through, and here is that content. Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Today is Friday, June the 6th, 2025, and the time is approximately 11:38 p.m. Y'all, I am online. I have plugged in my mobile phone into, let me get my finger out the way, into my laptop PC computer. So you all, the hacker has installed files, corrupt files, into the phone. This is why the 501 mobile number, this is why the device was getting like piping hot. I have found several corrupt files as I am looking for a particular video. My latest video that I've uploaded to YouTube, that was dated April the 30th, 2025, about me being in Cash Saver Edwards. And it was like about alcoholic beverages. I didn't purchase any, but I was just like filming the supplies and the prices while waiting on Metro PCS by T-Mobile to return to unlock the store door because apparently nobody was there in the 12 noon hour. So you all, when I uploaded that video, the playback was like still footages. Like instead of it showing, once I got past the pictures, instead of it showing me actually walking around in the store, it's freezing up. So here's what I found on the device here that the hacker put in there. The hacker put in these files like ._IN 400_feet. And that file was installed on, as you can see, it's supposed to be a video, but the length is 0%. And so, and then they also installed .destination on right, actually ._destination_ on all caps, _right, RIGHT all caps. Okay, so this is what happens. So if I want to know more about these files, so I can click here and go to property, and it's going to show you that right here that this is, you can see the title of this file. It was installed, modified April the 30th at 2:03 p.m. Anyways, you all, it is not one of my files. It's showing that it's supposed to be like an MP3 file. But, because right here it shows you file type MP3. Let's get that hair or lint or whatever that is off of there. So anyways, it's showing the type of file is MP3, which would be an audio file. So I'm just looking. I'm going to try to navigate and re-upload that file if I can extract it here from the phone. And so I did select delete here. And then it asks, confirm file delete. Are you sure you want to delete, this file here? And of course, that is not my file. And now it shows error deleting file. The delete operation has failed. The device has either stopped responding or has been disconnected. So basically, I have an entity that keeps messing with my devices. Sometimes it even unplugs the USB while I'm in the middle of like reviewing the files on the phone device to the computer or laptop computer. And so anyways, you all, so what this hacker is doing, it is trying to interfere with my creativity as far as me uploading my videos that I like edit, create, put in my own little music clip and my photos and things of that nature. What it's doing is trying to like make my content appear to be, it's not, okay, like if I look at the playback on my end, it looks fine. But when I look at the playback on YouTube, the video is freezing up. So right now I'm going to extract the file. Here, let me show you the file right here, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And it's also creating faulty storage space. So I'm going to extract that file from April the 30th for about cash savers, and then I will re-upload and see if we can get, let the file play thoroughly through without it freezing up because of this hacker installing these files here. Somebody's hating on an empress. You know that the Most High put gifts inside of the children of Israel. Of course, we're many nations due to colonization, but many of us have gifts, whether it's musical talent, whether it's filming, taking photos, whether it's being an artist, being creative, cooking, being a builder, whatever it is. And it's wrong for somebody to covet an empress, a goddess. People want to feet. The word of God says destruction is certain for those whose feet are quick to run to do evil. Something must be wrong with this individual, that they're intimidated by my creativity. They need to go deep inside and find out what it is that they would like to do. So anyways, y'all, I'm just filming this for the record, okay? So the purpose of this video is to point out that hackers installed files on my mobile device on the new 501 and 12. I don't want nobody knowing, like, it was supposed to have been a private number, my information, because this is the bull crap that the enemy does. So, and let's see if I can find, there was more than that file, but at least you all get the picture. There was more of those corrupt files in there. I saw it earlier, but seeing is believing. With that note, I'm out. I was trying to look for some of the other files that they also installed that were similar to this, and I'm going to try to get them deleted. You all, this is the second clip. I was trying to put everything on one video. I just extracted the video of me filming inside of Cash Saver Edwards, inside, actually located in Little Rock, Arkansas. And this was done on April the 30th, 2025. And it's right now, of course, it's June 7th, 2025. We're after midnight. Right there is 12:08 a.m. And this is a continuation of the previous video. So these will be put on one clip. And here is what has happened now. I just uploaded the video. I extracted it from the mobile phone that the hackers have hacked, and put all of those corrupt files on there, so that I will have playback error whenever I'm uploading my content to YouTube. And so you all, I just uploaded the video titled Cash Savers here it is right here. On April 30th, 2025, Wednesday, Cash Savers was Kroger's has a lot of alcoholic beverages on Colonel Glenn Road. So I'm going to show you the error here, the playback error. So that I can pick up my hours 10, you can hear me speaking, but you see how that screen is just staying there? Here, it should show that I'm walking around in there, because I've already showed like the pictures in the beginning of the video, and this is what they're doing. You see where it's at 1 minute and 50-something seconds? At this point, y'all, in the clip that I have, I'm actually walking around in the store, but somehow the hacker is making my content look like long photos and stuff. Now, I have made videos where I have took a picture and just let it stay still for a while. But at this point, y'all, this is a hacker's doing. It should show me walking around and moving around, but somehow it has made this video appear on YouTube as a still photo. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm going to actually upload this video and put the clips together, and then eventually I will get my content uploaded without the files making the video be stiff or still like that. Okay, now it's one thing if I do it on my end, but it's another thing when a hacker is doing it. Okay, so there's somebody that's messing with my creativity. Let me show you what the video should look like. There's alcoholic beverages going all down there. And then on this side is... And y'all, while I'm getting ready to show you the original recording, just some snippets of it from here. Here's another one of those corrupt files. That one there is, if I didn't point it out earlier, is a period sign symbol, and then the underscore, and then all caps head, HEAD underscore east. Y'all, they messed my files up. Let me see if I can delete that destination underscore on the right. It starts with the period and then the underscore. And then let's just take a look at the description of the files right here. And they done that on April the 30th, 2025 at 1:36 p.m. Y'all, and they had my phone hot as crap. See, that's why I don't want everyone knowing my phone number. Like, it's good to have a private number, and so that the hackers don't know your information, because there are people that were living a lie. They were painting a false narrative, a false picture about me, and seeing is believing. So when you see me put up videos and posting and things, it shows my own personality and not what a warlock or some hater or witch would want to portray me. It shows the real me. So look, I'm going to click delete. And then it asks me here, it says, are you sure you want to permanently delete destination on your right? So I'm going to click yes. Once I don't have this pulled like into the USB, file should be removed. Y'all, here's another file if I didn't show this one before. It's period underscore all caps head HEAD underscore east. This is also a corrupt file. Let's see if I can delete it as well. So y'all, yeah, they had my device hot. They had the screen flickering in and out. I can click the properties of it. You can see that it was installed on April the 30th, 2025 at 5:59 a.m. in the morning. And I can go to right here, open up file location. And I have found a whole series of them. So you all, I'm going to pause the video for a minute. And I'm just going to go through here and delete all of those corrupt files. So as you can see that I have discovered in the file location of the mobile phone that there are several files that have been wrongfully deposited on my device in the form of MP3. I'm seeing is believing, y'all. So I'm going to get this mess off of my device. Hold on, y'all, look at this. Look at that, underscore make a U-turn. Yeah, these are criminal. This is some type of sadistic entity that is doing this. Like they're trying to send a message, keep left at the fork. Oh yeah, I know what they're doing. So anyways, y'all, let me get this off of here. Y'all, let's take a look at how many files they installed. So consistency of them putting the period there and then the underscore and then the word arrived. And then they got the same pattern and then continue straight as another file. Destination on left. Destination will be on the left. Head east, head north, head southwest, head south, west, in 2 miles, in 200 feet, in 300 feet. Y'all look at this mess. Okay, and then head west in 2 miles, okay, in 200 feet, in 300 feet, in 500 feet, in 600 feet, in 800 feet, in 1,000 feet, in a half a mile, in a quarter mile, sharp left, slight left, take the exit on the right, take the interchangeable on the, then turn left, y'all, and then turn right, and, you know, turn right on the ramp. So it almost like somebody looking for instructions. But why would this be on my device in the form of MP3 files, you guys? Let me get this mess off of here. Just one moment. Oh, and then there's another file down here, voice instructions. And then it got unit lists, okay? And then if I click that, it's like a zip file. It arrives. It shows arrived. MP3 file. Continue on the ramp. Data loss. Destination on the left. Y'all look. Exit. You see what they did here. So I'm just taking some snippets here. And so yeah, somebody has been sending these not only hacking, but they're sending corrupt files to mess up my creativity. This is a form of terrorism, don't you think? And then look at that. Keep left at the fork. Keep right at the fork. Y'all look. Roundabout, take second exit. So some idiot had my phone piping hot, and they took the time out to install all of these corrupt files here, which I have to delete. Y'all, I have highlighted them, all but that one down there. And I'm going to select delete. Cross my fingers and see if we can. It says confirm multiple file delete. And it says, are you sure you want to permanently delete 28 files? So I'm going to click yes. It's deleting. Okay, got that deleted. And then here's one more. Voice instructions unitless. Okay, and it's showing that that file was created on April the 29th, or at least modified on April the 29th, 2025 at 10:37 a.m. And I can tell y'all that that is not one of my files, none of that. So I'm going to press delete, and I'm going to click yes. That should clear up some of my storage space as well. Hey y'all, I'm going to get ready to put these clips together. I just want to show you all that this is the original clip without the editing from the April the 30th of me being in Cash Saver AdWords. And here's how the video should play without pausing. Only time it should pause is when I start the video out in the beginning with pictures, in the beginning with music playing. And then afterwards, the video should play like this unless I pause a photo. You know, and talk in the background. This is how the video should play. Look.
I am in Cash Saver AdWords here on Colonel Lynn Road. Today is Wednesday, April the 30th, 2025, and the time is approximately 12:59 p.m. I'm waiting for whoever it is to come back from. I spoke with a female earlier from Metro PCS today.
You see how I'm moving around?
Was a guy in the store.
That's what I wanted to show you all.
It was a Hispanic guy in the store, but I'm waiting on them so that I can pick up my Iris 10, not Iris 10, but Iris Connect phone.
You see how I'm moving around in the video? That's the way it's supposed to be when the viewers see it. So let me finish my editing and get this uploaded, and then hopefully by me removing. Let me press pause.
In Jacksonville, Arkansas. Most people have to either go to Sherwood, North Little Rock, or Cabot.
You see how I'm moving around in there?
And then this is cold.
I just got a notification that my storage is out. Storage almost gone. So you guys, see how I'm moving around in the video? Whenever the video that has been edited is uploaded, YouTube is showing that it's showing stiff clip. Look, because of a hacker. This is what the criminals are doing. They're trying to mess up my creativity. So anyways, yeah, these are criminals that are doing this.
We have Heineken, which is a German beer. They even got Modelo Negro, like dark and.
Y'all, this is going to be like the 4th or 5th clip. It is now June 7th, 2025, 1:40 a.m. It is an extension of what I recorded on Friday, June 6th, 2025. So we're just right after midnight, you guys. It's after 1 o'clock. What I have discovered, and this is going to be like the 4th or 5th clip here, is that hackers installed corrupt files on my mobile phone device that was supposed to be a new private number. And they actually the files that I've showed you in the previous clip, that I found more files, y'all, just while I was on the device. Without me being on the internet, the phone got bright, like it lit up, like, and it's not like the auto adaptive brightness feature. Somebody was actually putting something on here. And so as you can see, that is showing that some activities just recently on here. So I have the phone plugged into the PC again. And you can see that thumbnails were modified on June 6th. I don't have any archived events, so it's showing files named archived events June 6, 25 at 11:08. Now that PCH World, that's Publishing Clearinghouse. Okay, and then IL2CPP, that's not my file. I'm not sure about the metadata. That could be Facebook. And then resources, file downloader, production. Date modified June 6, 2025. I don't know what that production file would be. Let's see if I can take a snippet of that. So anyways, I just removed some files. And apparently the hacker is still like a mad person, like activating more files that should not be on here. These are not legitimate files. Some of these files are, many of them are corrupt, and they cause, like, in terms of storage space, it causes false storage space errors and things of that nature. So as I find them, I remove them. So let's see if I can see what is this production right here. Let me hit the button here. Let's see if we can get any information on the production folder that looked like it was created on June 6, 2025, which would have been Friday, just recently, an hour ago or two. And then the enemy had broke my keys here on my device. So I'm just trying to right click this to scroll down to property. So, production properties. And then it's showing it contains 416 files. Really? And it's 261 megabytes. Let's take a look at that. Okay. It's somebody that is very jealous of my creativity, that's been living on lies and things, and that they're really trying to pull one over on me. Y'all look at this. This is more corrupt files here. So I'll be definitely including this clip, and I am taking photos here. Y'all look at that. That is definitely not a legitimate file. Look at that. Let me go down to properties. This is vicious and cruel. So somebody is doing this to create playback errors and to mess with my creativity and my videos that I upload to YouTube and other social media. So yeah, that's not my file. That is definitely not my file. So you guys, just like before, I have to delete all of these corrupt files, and then I will get this video put together. As far as the video from April the 30th, Cash Saver Hours, I will have to redo that again so that it doesn't be like freezing up and things of that nature. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one uploaded. Let me get off of here. Y'all, this is just wrong on I don't know how many levels. I got to get all of this deleted. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that production folder. Here it's asking folder, are you sure you want to permanently remove the folder production? And y'all, let me tell you, they just had this mobile phone lighting up like a Christmas tree. And I wasn't even online, you know. And then there's a lot of other folders here. Now, let's see what happens. Now, I did click delete, but you still see that word production. And let's see what happens when I select delete again. Okay, it's asking the same thing. Let's see what it says. It says delete operation has failed. The device has either stopped responding or has been disconnected. Now it's a possibility the USB has been disconnected, or once I close it out, that file will be removed from here. Y'all, let's take a look at this file downloader, showing that that one is empty.